What is up, guys? Denzone Games here. Part 3 of Final Fantasy 7 walkthrough for the PS4. In the last episode, we more or less figured out mechanics of the game. We received all materia, figured out how to use materia. We talked a lot about Avalanche's plans. And we blew up the second reactor, the number 5 reactor. We then faced Airbuster, the second boss. We kicked his ass, but then we fell like 300 feet onto a church roof. Fell through it, and these little flowers here saved us. We're totally fine. So yeah, all is well in Densum life. That was a very well timed shrug. But yeah, this is Aerith, the girl we bought the flower off. Pretend you can't remember her. Yeah, I'll upset her a little bit. Remember, the more you upset her, the more chance you've got of taking Barrett on that date. Actually, I did that totally wrong. You're supposed to say you do remember her, and she was drunk in the slum. Bollocks. I'm actually not sure it matters too much though. Not on that one. That's oh, excuse me. But you get your main chance to affect her in a little while. Let's talk to her a few times. No, your name is not. Yes, your name is. Oh, hey. We need to go. Enough of your flowers. Let's go to your house. What do you want? Come in here and obnoxiously change my camera angle. Yeah, take me out with your machine gun. Do like 13 damage. Oh no. Dick. And don't step on the flowers. Oh no, this is your opportunity to really upset Ares. Aerith. Whatever. See, what you're supposed to do is obviously push these barrels to save her. But if you push the wrong barrels, then you really upset her. So that is the first wrong barrel. I believe this is the quickest way to piss her off, basically. If you make her fight, or make her run and then fight or anything like that, it's about, you know, I think it's not quite as damaging as just pushing the wrong barrel. I don't know, you might be able to make her run and then push the wrong barrel. But you might be able to push more barrels if you do it this way. I'm not really sure. This is just the way I've always done it, it works. It's annoying you don't get to equip anything on her. You should be learning cross slash pretty soon. Limit breaks work by doing your first one 8 times, and then you unlock up the next one after you've done it 8 times. And the second one is after a certain amount of kills. I think it's 800 for the first one or something like that, and then it's, I don't know, like 8,000. I don't know why I'm thinking 8. It might be wrong on that actually. I'm not sure. I should have really been sure before I talked about it. There you go. Oh no. If you hold on, I'll push this wrong barrel here. What am I doing? I'm just helping whoever it is who left these big heavy barrels up here in the loft space get their barrels back down. And you're gonna have to deal with it. As you can see, it doesn't really matter. They're doing 2 damage each. Oh, there you go. Fucking hell, 4. At this rate, it's going to take them like half an hour to beat me. So now an hour. Oh shit. Someone call the police. Done. I said die. Hurry your bitch ass up. Oh no. Sorry, I used my barrel for that one. I've got one here though. I'll push this one. Is this alright? Oh, sorry. What a shame. Oi. Kick him. Look at that boot. You'll do more damage with that boot. It's literally, your foot is literally twice the size of your head. What is going on? Slow, boring fight, but I say that's the price you pay for pushing the wrong barrels. But you're gonna have to do it. Trust me, you need to do it. Basically, the coding works out so like each character has like an affection level, a certain amount of points to start off with. And the choices you make can give them plus or minus points. Barrett starts off on 0, and I believe Tifa starts off on about 30, and aerith starts off on 50, which means to get Barrett to overtake 50 points with aerith, you need to severely knock her down and to severely raise him up. Otherwise, you're not gonna, you're not gonna do it. I'm pretty sure each one of them barrel pushes is 3 negative points, and it's either 1 or 2 for a fight. So we just made serious progress right there, which is good. Aerith is the main one you have to knock down. But Tiff is also quite difficult. But the things we did at the beginning, like the flower and stuff like that, they're good things. They're quite often missed. But again, this goes on for quite a while, to be fair. Having to watch what you say. Aerith is almost home. And there's just a few places to visit in here. Not his fridge. Okay, freezer. Why would you have a freezer there, not a fridge? And you want one more of them, and one of those. I would sell half of my ethers. Fringe bangles. Half of my potions. Probably didn't need to sell half of the potions. He's got Mako poisoning. If you keep paying attention to him, there is quite a lot of story you can sort of do there. Take yourself one of these bad boys. And I'm just going to get a few more grenades. Just slowly stock them up a little bit. Because they are very useful items. Early stages anyway. Very strong, and obviously they're ranged, which is the most important thing about them. I severed a game. Let's take aerith home. Yo home, baby, yo home. Yeah, she's a girl. Yeah, she's my girlfriend. That doesn't make Tiffa happy because she doesn't find out, but it does upset her. This is what I mean by always having random naps. So you'll always replenish your HP and MP. Good night. Oh man. Go to sleep then some. because you fancy Barrett. You miss all of these things when you're younger. Basically, you want that. Look. Just walk out there. If you run, she'll stop you. Playing the PS4, just walk by using the D-pad. I tried to do it with the stick last time. It's more difficult than it's worth. No point speaking to anyone else. There is, in the other house there, you can go in there and steal like a few gil out of a little boy's drawer. But if you don't, then there's a turbo reefer later there when you come back. I know it's only one turbo reefer, but who the fuck needs like 5 gil either? That's crazy, all the way through there without having a fight. That does not usually happen. You usually fight the big house people. Yeah. I'll give her an iron. I won't give her a tie and she can fuck right off. You're not having it. You can have that. And you can have that. And you can have that. Yeah. It's a little bit overloaded, but you might as well just make sure you get at least one of each on, just so it's growing. If you don't use any at all, then you're not going to get decent spells and decent times. You need that bolt to be leveling up, as well as the others, I suppose. Magic has a lot more use for this sort of stage in the game. Well, not this stage, a little bit later, but sort of the mid stage of the game. And then it goes on to summons. Summons and physical attacks. The odd spell. Something you're not telling me, Tifa. All this bit of the story just a bit fishy as well. She's just like, oh yeah, I randomly got split up and this guy said he'd help me, and now I'm dressed like a slut and in the back of a carriage in a fucking brothel, a sex dungeon. How are you doing? Barrett seems to not know nothing about it when they meet up again. And there you go. Final Fantasy 7, everyone. Anyway, Wall Market. Yep. What I'd suggest is, oh yeah, the first thing you got to do is go down to the brothel, or the other brothel. Talk to this fat guy, and he'll tell you where Tifa is. You then run straight up there. There's no point investigating anywhere else because you're gonna go in all of them buildings one by one in a little while. But they will change after you've triggered this event. So you need to do this first. If you go up here too early, aerith just won't come out. So if you're speaking to him and getting nowhere, go back and speak to that fat guy. And then come back. They're discussing how to get in, and the only idea is that Densum or Cloud has to dress up like a woman, sneak in there to get Tifa out. So that's what the whole of War Market is all about, trying to be the most convincing transgender vigilante we can possibly be. In order to get picked to get another trophy. So that's yeah, whoever decides the trophies really is making all this weird gameplay mandatory now. So first point of call, dress. This is the dress shop. Yeah, dunno. Go get him. So you don't make the dresses, some other guy does. So we go up to the bar to get the dressmaker, which is here. This is the guy. Now don't skip all of the text too quickly, because he's going to ask you what kind of dress you want. And you have 2 different options, which can lead to 3 different dresses. You can get a cotton dress, a satin dress, or a silk dress. You want to be picking something that feels soft and something that shimmers. And while we're here, go up here, talk to this person who asked us for medicine. Come back down. Receive our dress. Silk dress. The silk dress is the best dress. I do believe. So yeah, all you actually need to progress with the story is just the dress and a wig. But you won't get picked, obviously, because, well, Cloud's a guy. So there's a few other optional things you can get to make sure he does pick you. You have to go out of your way quite a bit, but realistically it only takes like an extra sort of 10 minutes if you know what you're doing. So go talk to this guy first, agree to help him out. He asks you to go to the hotel just to stay overnight, to check what he's got in his vending machines. He's like a rival business, so make sure you have some money first, the most important thing. 200 gil you need, or 210. 10 gil for the night, and 200 gil for a set of protein drinks. when you exchange these with the man, he will give you a tiara, like a crown type thing, to make Cloud look extra pretty. Obviously if you bought the cheap one, you'd get a shit tiara, but because we got the best one for him, we get the diamond tiara. Getting all the best things obviously just ensures that you'll get picked. I think you do have to basically get the best thing on everything. Once you've got that, you can go into here, into a restaurant, sit down, and you want to order today's special. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with anything. I think, yeah, just be nice to them. They give you an item coupon. Now that coupon, you have to trade at the pharmacy, which is in this place. And you want to be going for the digestive, which is a medicine, which they're not very clear about. And that you want to give to the sick women in the bar. I did that just for you, sweetheart. There you go. Sexy cologne. Obviously, if you give her anything else, you just get a lesser quality item. So you probably won't get picked. Alright, I would recommend saving it at this point, because you're most of the way there. Well, technically half of the way there. This shouldn't be difficult, but sometimes he's unnaturally good. You have to do a squat competition with one of the gym bros in order to win a wig for your prize. This is the only the second mandatory item you need. You can progress with the story just with having the wig and the dress. All of the rest of them are optional. But if you want the trophy, it's a little bit of a laugh. Get the other things. There's just going to be a sequence of buttons you have to press. He is going to perform in between. He's done as low as 16 before. I've seen him do as high as 20. Obviously, if he does 20, it's challenging. But if he does, you know, anything else, it's not so bad. My only advice is don't press the buttons too fast, because they won't register. Do it at a nice pace. Make sure you do every movement properly first. Go ahead. Pay attention to him. If he pauses and the button didn't work, press it again, don't press the next button. like that. I tried to do it too fast and he would have ended up scratching his head, and you lose like a whole second doing it like that. He doesn't appear. Oh shit. I was gonna say he's not messing up very much. Oh. And that is why we save it. I'm gonna restart it just to make sure we get the better wig. Off to a better start. Maybe not. It's intense. I have the focus. Oh shit, no. It's alright. It's alright, he's ballsing up. Whew. See, look, he got like 16 that time. Blonde wig. That's what we want. Cloud's getting prettier and prettier by the second. Now obviously you can just go in there and get changed now if you want to, or come and speak to this guy. He'll actually give you a key card now if you tried to speak to him earlier. This is why you wait and you do things in the proper order. People just say the right thing immediately. It just gives you a key card and you get straight in there. These are the final 2 stages that you need for Cloud to be Mrs. Cloud. And you want to be in this room. This room. Don't make me fucking repeat myself. I need to go in here and have a weird little episode. That's what I do. My name's Cloud. Ah, hello. There's some weird little things around. A little footstool and a bowl. There you go. That's what you want. Nice little episode. Really sure what that's all about, or why you even really have to bother coming in here and doing all this, but anyway, it's obviously the only way to get the final item. I'm not sure why that matters what you say. You can talk to her and she will give you some lingerie. Which I can't see how that helps, because obviously he's wearing a dress. But there you go. The final stage, come in here. This one's important as well. Come talk to this lady at the end. She'll do your makeup for you as well. They really thought this through when they were making this game. They spent more time thinking of ways to make Cloud cross-dress than they did most things, to be honest. Like not having Aerith die. ways of making her be able to live. But there you go. I might as well save it as well. Just double check. I'll just show you. Silk dress, blonde wig, diamond tiara, sexy cologne, and the lingerie. And to be fair, thinking about it, doing this does do a little bit more than just give you the trophy for being picked. It also gives you the opportunity to just quickly pop in here. Gives you the opportunity to say something or do something in the dialogue which upsets both Aerith and Tifa. Ooh, I'm gonna get me one of those. I wouldn't bother trying to grind to save money or to spend, you know, to sell all your stuff just to get like 3 of everything, because you will find at least like 1 or 2 of everything as you go. Oh, I need to get changed. Yeah, I wouldn't bother spending all your money or selling all your items even, just to try and get 3 of everything to start with. It's worth just getting like 1 or 2, because you will always find 1 or 2 on the road. Oh, don't you look good? You even did your hair while you were in there. But yeah, this is quite a good one thinking about it, because this really upsets Tifa and Aerith, which is good, because obviously if you don't get picked, you don't get to do that. It makes things a lot more difficult. I believe it takes off like 5 points off both of their affections, which is actually quite a lot. It's quite a good effect. Damn. Yeah, you know that. I spent a lot of time running around getting these items to make you just immediately think I'm a hot woman. Oh. So, what are you doing in the sex dungeon? So, why are you dressed like a woman? Just get on the table. Both of you. This playthrough is rated PG. Oh, it's only got away with selling it to like 3-year-olds. But in a sex dungeon, dressed up as a woman, so Clearly something's going on here. Look, I don't even want to know where you got your dress from. Let's just go. I've got a date with the last of the Mohican. Blah blah blah. The Don is waiting. Oh, for show. Cloud's excited. Let's go. If all's gone well. You are about to be picked by the Don, and you are about to get the trophy. And then you're going to see some weird shit. Gimme. Give yourself to me. Don't act surprised. We've literally just traipsed all the way around fucking town all day, collecting lingerie and sexy cologne just so you can fulfill your fucking desires. You know exactly what you're doing, Densum. You know exactly what you're doing. Put your head down, scumbag. Just to clarify, he's not a scumbag because of his sexual decisions. That's all up to him. But yeah, that was just yeah. Yeah, basically flirt with him lots. Sounds weird, but obviously the two birds come in and they bust him, and yeah, seriously turns them both off for some reason. Yeah, don't change your tune now. Now that the women are here. By whom? Shinra, eh? Surely not Shinra are involved in these schemes. Uh-oh, they're gonna break the plate. But Sector 7, that's where our hideout is. Oh no! Get the hyper, we love hypers. And then conveniently stand on this trapdoor with these guys. Doesn't really matter what you're saying here. And boom. And cut to the Shinra building. President Shinra. What are you preparing, hey? How are your preparations going? What are you doing? Ah, you're destroying the plate. Killing everybody. Naughty. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. I might have to jump on a train and come and investigate. Yeah, good one. Report that Sector 7 was blown up by Avalanche, the group that lives in Sector 7. Good plan. It's... Oh, that's it. Okay, alright. Go and get this. Oh, there's that vital, you won't need all your potions. But we are about to fight Raps. Raps. Rat boy. Sewer demon. That was good effort. And just to speed things along. Oh, one. Okay, this is just getting silly. Just hurry up and dial it. Yeah, before you fight the boss, just make sure you put on those things. Yeah, go on then, you can have that. Actually, I've got her. Split it up a little bit. Wake up Tifa. And boss fight. Yeah. Rat boy. With the tongue and the horns and the chains. Not too much of a problem, to be fair. He kind of does himself over most of the time. He might get you with one or two strong wave hits, tsunamis, but there's not really too much to worry about. Just keep at him. Keep your health up. Just to save that healing wind for a little while. Just for one more round. But like I said before, especially if you're trying to get gonna try and get the trophy with aerith, you need to grind hard. So you need to use it as much as possible, and use limit breaks as much as possible. Or there's no way you'll ever be doing level 4 limit breaks before the Genova fight. No way. That's about the extent of his damage he'll do to you. Gives you another round of limit breaks that will probably kill him. I'm not sure what his HP is. It's not as high as 3,000. About 2,000 I think. Maybe just over. Right, he'll kill himself with one of these. Maybe this one, yeah. Nope. Bit left in him. He'll basically always do another one of them though when he's dead, so... Or maybe not. Just must be how it's always usually happened. Right, weird. Kill these fools. Excellent. Now come up here, make sure you pick that up. Steel materia. You want to put it on Tifa, really. Yeah. Whoever's got the highest dexterity, which is usually Tifa, give to her. She's slightly better at stealing than other people, because we're now about to do a lot of it. It's kind of the way this game works. It will drop something new for you. It's a bit of a key or a bit of a clue that there's something worth stealing coming up. Here we are at the train graveyard. The only thing left between us and Sector 7 and the plate, which is where we are now going to. There's not really too much to explain about this. It's pretty self-explanatory about the train graveyard. Just make your way through it. There's only a few different types of enemies. These guys. These little ones on the floor are pretty useless to anyone. The blue flying guy in the background, you can steal ethers from them, which is a very good source of money. Early stages of the game. I'm not sure what those guys have. Don't think it's worth getting there. Ethers, however, are. I wouldn't waste too much time doing it, but because you will fight a few of these. They're pretty common. Your steel gets more effective the closer they are to death. But when they don't have much HP, that's not many attacks. Let's have a look in the drums. The ghosts, these guys are pretty useless. They don't have anything really worth stealing. I don't like fire. I only have one fire though. For now, that's not a problem. The enemies we're looking for though in the train graveyard are the geezer in the chariot. He is going to be the main reason why we want that steel material right now. He's quite a rare encounter, so you might have to run around quite a lot looking for him. But I'll do that on the end screen. Just run around and collect everything first. Ether, thank you. Move this piece of train first. Get back in it. Reverse it out of the way. And you can back this one up to here. A high potion. Thank you very much. Alright, if you still haven't fought the guy on the chariot yet, now is the time to grind for him. I'm gonna just carry on doing this off screen. And there we go. That's who we've been waiting for. Attack him a few times, but make sure you don't kill him. He isn't as strong as he looks, doesn't have very much HP. And you want to just keep stealing off him. It's alright, attack with aerith, she won't do hardly any damage. Not yet anyway. Which is why we're trying to steal off this guy. He has a weapon for aerith, which is way before her time. got mid 30 attack. Uh-oh. Okay. He's nearly dead. Don't attack him again. Just keep stealing, and you will eventually get the striking staff. It is really worth the grind, especially as you kind of have to use aerith and level her up and stuff like that. It's really handy. It's a really good weapon for this stage of the game. Sometimes stuff like that. I don't dare hit him again. If you kill him, you're looking at running around in circles for another half an hour. I can't be fucked to do that. He will give you one. Keep going. May take 10 minutes. But he does have one. You can have it. You just need a little bit of luck. If I fail too many more times, then it must be because he's got a little bit more health left than I think he has. In which case I'll do only one attack of aerith. Hopefully that was enough. I'll try one more. That's got to be it. She only does 14 damage on over. I may have to just do this off screen. I'll come back to you when I finally do it. May take some time, but you will get it. There you go, striking staff. Fuck you, buddy. "12 hours later." There, I assure you, even if you're there doing that for an hour or two, anyway, realistically it only took me about 15 minutes. I got a couple of levels out of it, but look at that. Insane. Compared to like 18. She's insane. And that is it for the train graveyard. Not difficult at all. But like I say, you really do want to spend that time getting that striker staff. I mean, if you don't intend on getting the platinum trophy, or you already have the platinum trophy, you're not going to bother getting Ares level, you know, maxing Ares out, doing a level 4 limit breaks and doing a weapon, then you probably don't care and you're not going to worry about it. But, yeah, for the first time player, you're going to have to do as much as possible with her. Before the first third of the game's up. Well, this seems like a good place to end episode 3. We'll give it a good save here. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Den Some Games. Catch you in the next one. And there we go. That's who we've been waiting for. Attack him a few times, but make sure you don't kill him. he isn't as strong as he looks. Doesn't have very much HP. And you want to just keep stealing off him. It's alright, attack with aerith, she won't do hardly any damage. Not yet, anyway. Which is why we're trying to steal off this guy. He has a weapon for aerith, which is way before her time. It's got mid-30 attack. Uh-oh. He's nearly dead. Don't attack him again. Just keep stealing, and you will eventually get the striking staff. It is really worth the grind, especially as you kind of have to use aerith. You level her up and stuff like that. It's really handy. It's a really good weapon for this stage of the game. Sometimes stuff like that. I don't dare hit him again. If you kill him, you're looking at running around in circles for another half an hour. I can't be fucked to do that. He will give you that. Keep going. May take 10 minutes. But he does have one. You can have it. You just need a little bit of luck. If I fail him too many more times, then it must be because he's got a little bit more health left than I think he has. In which case I do only one attack of aerith. Hopefully that was enough. I'll try one more. That's got to be it. She only does 14 damage on over. I may have to just do this off screen. I'll come back to you when I finally do it. May take some time, but you will get it. There you go, striking staff. Oh, fuck you, buddy. "12 hours later." There, I assure you, even if you're there doing that for an hour or two, you know, realistically it only took me about 15 minutes. I got a couple of levels out of it, but look at that. Insane. Compared to like 18. She's insane. And that is it for the train graveyard. Not difficult at all. But like I say, you really do want to spend that time getting that striker staff. I mean, if you don't intend on getting the platinum trophy, or you already have the platinum trophy, you're not going to bother getting Ares level, you know, maxing Ares out, doing a level 4 limit breaks and doing a weapon. Then you probably don't care and you're not going to worry about it. Yeah, for the first time player, you're going to have to do as much as possible with her. Before the first third of the game's up. Well, this seems like a good place to end episode 3. We'll give it a good save here. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Den Some Games. Catch you in the next one.